What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews back at it again with another hometown take. Today I'm talking about the Atlanta Hawks and sheesh. Ooh, the Atlanta Hawks must have been hungry tonight because everybody ate. I mean, everybody was getting in. Kevin Knox went crazy. That man has 17 points. I see you, Kevin Knox, 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. I see you, big fella, is showing off the stroke. We needed him tonight because we ain't had no power forwards. Danilo Gallinari was out. Obviously, John Collins was out. Jalen Johnson somehow got a concussion. Don't know when or how, but he had a concussion, so he was out tonight. And Kevin Knox stepped up for sure. And Trae Young had a 40 burger. 41 to be exact, with 8 assists by the third quarter. He had 30 by halftime. He had 19 in the first quarter. We gonna break it all down. The Atlanta Hawks, though, get a big, well, not huge, but it's definitely a big win because, you know, all these games are big now coming down the stretch for the Atlanta Hawks. We got some help tonight in the standings. I'll explain later, too. But first, you know, we got to handle some business, so make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Check out the first link in my description box to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Hawks to some more wins and a great play-in position because we probably not getting the 6th place in the East. Anywho, Atlanta Hawks 136-118. I'm pretty sure it was the final score again. I kind of forgot what the final score was, but I'm pretty sure it was 136-118. The Atlanta Hawks beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, who only had 8 players tonight, and I didn't know who half of them were. Actually, I didn't know who more than half of them were. Actually, didn't really know who any of them were. But that's besides the point. We went in there, handled business, got a big lead right away, led the whole way, wire-to-wire victory for the Atlanta Hawks, and we never looked back. Like I said, Trae Young, Ice Trae, the gang, he had it chilly in his hometown of Oklahoma tonight, or his home state of Oklahoma tonight. As he had 19 in the first quarter, he had 30 by halftime, and he had a 40 burger with 41 points and 8 assists by the end of the third quarter. And he didn't have to play a lick of a second or a lick of a minute in the fourth quarter to our grin. Because we have a very big game tomorrow against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Gonna get more into that in a minute. But let's finish off wrapping up this game because there really ain't much to say. We blew them out. We did what we supposed to do. But Kevin Knox, like I said, shout out to him, had a very big game when we needed it the most. As I mentioned earlier, Danilo Gallinari was out. Obviously, John Collins is out. Jalen Johnson somehow got a concussion. So Kevin Knox had to step up big. Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot had a good game too, starting as well. He had 10 points. And Kevin Knox had 17 off the bench, so we needed that. Bogey had himself a nice dib off the bench as well. Kevin Huerter had a very good game. I think he finished with 20 as well. 8 of 10 from the field and 4 of 5 from 3. So he had a nice game as well. Clint Capella, only 4 points, but he had double-digit rebounds. So did Onyeka Okongwu. So everybody ate. Everybody did their thing all around. And it was a great showing by the Atlanta Hawks. And we did what we were supposed to do to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Blow them out, never give them a chance, never give them no life. And that's exactly what we did. So I'm proud of my Hawks in that regard. I got a little shaky towards the end, but that's because the starters were playing and we was on our last leg. And we honestly took our foot off the gas because we really didn't care no more. We was busting their behind and it didn't matter. So we did, let's get back to the standings. We did get a little help tonight. Shout out to the Dallas Mavericks for beating the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight, who we play tomorrow. As we all know, I'll be in the building because that's a big game, and I got to be at these big games, you feel me? Vlog, you already know, coming. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be epic. Anywho, we're playing the Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow. But since the Cavs lost tonight to the Dallas Mavericks, we are now only 3 games behind the Cavaliers for that 7th seed, only a half game behind the Charlotte Hornets for the 9 seed, and only a game behind the Brooklyn Nets for the 8th seed. So here's the scenario for tomorrow. If the Hawks beat the Cavs and the Brooklyn Nets lose, there will be a 3-way tie for 8th place in the Eastern Conference tomorrow. That is huge. Don't need to tell you why it's big to move up from 10 to 8. 10 to 8, obviously, if we get in that 7th-8 game, we win that game. Even if we're on the road against the Cavs, I like that matchup still. We win that game. We're the 7th seed now. Instead of having to win 2 play-in games and be the 8th seed, we could just win 1 play-in game and be the 7th seed. So it would be huge to jump up from that 9 or 10 spot to that 8 spot. And then, too, if we beat the Cavs and the Nets lose, not only will there be a 3-way tie in the Eastern Conference for the 8th seed, but we will then be only behind the Cleveland Cavaliers 2 games for that 7th seed. So we'll be only trailing them 2 games for that 7th seed with 5 games to go. Yes, because tomorrow marks 6 games to go. So after tomorrow, after tomorrow's game against the Cavs, there'll only be 5 games left in the regular season. So if we do win tomorrow and beat the Cavs tomorrow, we'll only be 2 games back with 5 games left to play. And like I told you guys in an earlier video that I did this week, the Cavs do have a tough schedule remaining. So big game tomorrow. You guys know what's going on. Like I said, I'm gonna be in the building. The vlog is gonna be epic. Hopefully we get a big old dub. We'll be at home. We've been great at home. You know, this really the second half of the season. So it's going to be a big game. I'm sure the guys get up for it. They know it's on the line. They know it's at stake. Steve Holman had, you know, the radio guard and the play-by-play voice of the Atlanta Hawks for forever, since I've been alive, before I was alive. He was talking to Kevin Huerter after the game, and Kevin was explaining that, you know, every game is a big game going forward, and it's been like that for a while now. So they know what's at stake. They know every game is a big game, and tomorrow is definitely no less of a big game. Tomorrow's a huge game for the Hawks, and obviously that Nets game on the 6th is going to be crazy as well. But we got to take it 1 game at a time, and we got a big one tomorrow, back-to-back. That's why it's good we got some of the starters to rest, especially Trae Young, in that entire 4th quarter. And that's why it was important for us to take care of business tonight against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we did. So proud of the Hawks for getting the win tonight. Played amazing, came out shooting a blazing, guns was a blazing. We was just red hot inferno tonight, and I loved every second of it. So Hawks get the 136-118 win tonight. We got the Cavs tomorrow. Like I said, I'll be in the building. Make sure you check out the vlog, and make sure you also like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and check out the link above to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Hawks to some more wins and a big old win tomorrow. So buy me a coffee if you can. We're going to see what happens tomorrow. We're going to see if we can get a 3-way tie-in for 8th place in the East tomorrow. We just got to win and hope the Brooklyn Nets lose. But most importantly, we got to get the dub. But that's all, guys. Again, like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and check out the link above to buy me a coffee if you can. But until I talk to y'all next time, stay true to Atlanta, believe in Atlanta, go Hawks, peace.